So one thing is which I think could be relevant for the WAT etc. is on May 12 to 2020, Prime Minister announced Atmanirbharta Bharat. Atmanirbharta Bharat. Now, what is the aim of it? Hi, so we're looking at analyzing an editorial. This is a business line opinion. Topic is Industry 4 can manufacture Atmanirbharta. Matlab, the focus is on manufacturing sector and Atmanirbharta. So industry 4 is a concept where you industry 1, 2, 3, the development points. So this current development of industry is said to be industry 4 where we're talking about digitalization, automation, etc. So let's start with the what it talks. So one thing is which I think could be relevant for the WAT etc. is on May 12 to 2020, Prime Minister announced Atmanirbharta Bharat. Atmanirbharta Bharat. Now, what is the aim of it? To make it independent of global supply chain. So we need to become Atmanirbhar in a sense. We want to, manufacture everything on our own and try to supply on our own and rely less on outsiders. A good thought process, but I don't know whether it is working across the globe. Very frankly, to put in my opinion as such, when you try to be independent, even US is trying to be independent of the global supply chain, but then it is backfiring in terms of, it's not helping them in terms of growth. Whereas you have this concept called RCEP, which is a trade body of 15 countries, they may actually end up doing well by trading with each other. I mean, creating supply chains for each other. So the whole concept of Atmanirbhar in terms of being independent of global supply chains may not be a right way. I thought the whole Make in India campaign earlier was a good concept, but didn't fructify. Anyway, so this is a concept of Atmanirbhar where we want to be independent of uh, being dependent on all the others which are there. Okay, so the whole focus of Reliance, okay, Indian companies self-reliance is based on 5 levers. One is economy, so economy should grow very fast. The infrastructure that is available, technology becomes very important. Demography, the way the people are there, what age group, etc., becomes very important, and the demand. So this is what we talk about being self-reliant. If we can be self-reliant in these areas, we could be doing well with regards to overall growth. So what will happen if you are self-reliant? Automatically increase in GDP because we are going to manufacture more amount of goods, so it will help in GDP. It will help employment. So instead of importing, right now a lot of goods are coming from imports, but if we start manufacturing, it helps and it will help in sustaining long-term growth. But I thought along with this, we need to also focus on export. I mean, Atmanirbhar is we need to manufacture, focus on manufacturing in the country, but we should also focus on export. But the whole concept of Atmanirbhar is trying to be independent of others and creating more manufacturing jobs and long-term growth. Now, what are the important parameters in which manufacturing can sustain or grow? So he talks about one is digital technologies. Since the industry is changing, industry 4 we talk about the growth, the whole thing, the internet of things, the cloud-based data analytics, simulation tools are all digital technologies that may help manufacturing sector to grow. So these are some of the technologies that he says will make a difference. Second is automation. He says there's integrated manufacturing setup, robotics. All this is automating the whole aspect. So whole digital technology and automation is what he thinks is going to make a difference in terms of the growth of the manufacturing sector. Right. So this is where digitalization and automation. So this both together will help to respond flexibility and efficiently to rapid changing demand. With demand changing, you may have to change what you manufacture and respond to what the demand is. And with the information coming in, with digitalization and the automation which is there, could help in responding to what the demands are. But apart from doing that, we also need skills from people to handle all this. So skill development also becomes very important. And India is in one of the sectors where we have skilled labor, plus we have this automation, digitalization, etc. concept, which is quite an advanced phase in India. So all this, if you put together, it could definitely help the manufacturing sector a lot. So you have a unique opportunity for Indian manufacturers because we both have technologies plus skilled workforce that could help us grow. So conclusion, this will help to create a much transformed, competitive, and global respected innovation driven Indian economy. So we're looking at growth of Indian economy, and the whole concept what we talked about industry 4 and Atmanirbharta, with the concept of using digitalization and automation along with skilled labor could help the Indian economy or the manufacturing sector to grow, which in turn will help the Indian economy. The slogan now they've used and started to use is vocal for local. That means we need to buy as much local as possible. That's the new slogan that's going down the corner. And the target basically they have is to achieve 1 million gross value additions from manufacturing itself in the next 5 years. And they wanted to be at least 20% of national GDP. Now it's lower than 20%. We want to reach a 20% of national GDP in 5 years' time. That's the basic idea target as such for the manufacturing sector. Right? So this is a link for the article. You can read the article out here. Thank you.